There we are. Okay. Hello, everybody. It is January 2nd, and I'm Brittany. If you've never been on one of my lives before, welcome. I'm going to read through all the signs for you guys for the daily energy with tarot for both you and your person. If you don't have a person, that's okay. Just skip that part, okay? Just pick up on your energy. But if you do have a person, hopefully this will reflect and kind of give you some insight as to what they're going through and what their feelings, thoughts, and actions are towards you, and also kind of give you some guidance as well. Thank you for those gifts, you guys. I appreciate you. So if you do miss your signs, you can go over on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. This is dual streaming over on YouTube as well as being on TikTok. So you can go over to my YouTube channel and you can watch it over there. You can rewind it. You can watch it later, whatever you fancy. I read in zodiacal order. What that means, because you'll hear me say that a lot, because people will come in my live and they'll be like, Libra, Sagittarius. And I'm like, I'm reading through in zodiacal order. So what that means is I start at Aries and I go through in the order the zodiac progresses. Okay, so it goes from Aries to Taurus to Gemini to Cancer to Leo, etc., all the way to Pisces. And when I am finished with all the signs, I will take personal questions, but not until then. Okay? All right. Hi, guys. Hi. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Karina. Hello. Okay, so for January 2nd, let's go ahead and jump in, and we will take a look at Aries' energy. Aries. How are my Aries people doing? I have Aries people in here at this time. I always feel like Aries people get like kind of skipped because a lot of times if they're not here at the very, very beginning, they're like, where did Aries go? I don't know. Aries. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Austin. Karina, yeah, if you would like me to read for you personally, you can go ahead and you can grab a spot. You could be the first on the list, sweetheart. It's $15 on Cash App or Venmo to Scorpio Stellium. You could just go ahead and shoot it to me over there, and as soon as I'm done with all the signs, whoever's first, I'll just go in the order that they come in, okay? All right, Aries, so the energy that I have for you is the reverse Four of Swords, the reverse Seven of Wands, and the Three of Coins. It's time that you start realizing that you have to take some action towards your goals. I feel like you've been kind of latent, you've been kind of cathartic, you've been maybe not so clear on what your direction is. Thank you guys for those follows and those roses. I appreciate you. And I think that now you realize that to accomplish your goals or to see what outcome you want to have happen, to be recognized, specifically in work, okay, specifically in what you do to be seen out in the world, okay? In astrology, we would refer to this as your midheaven, okay? So I'm seeing this as a very midheaven sort of thing, needing to be recognized, wanting to be appreciated, wanting to be hired for new jobs, get new commissions, be like considered for raises, promotions, etc. Okay, so I'm seeing you taking some action in that area. Now let's go ahead and look at what your person, what their energy is for Aries. Hey guys, welcome in. We are reading through the tarot, the zodiac. We're reading through the zodiac with tarot in zodiacal order. So I do go in the order of the signs. I did just get started. Aries is the first sign, so you're good. You came in at the right time. Hello. Okay. All right, Aries person. I just realized on my YouTube you can see my kitty over here hiding. You can see her too on TikTok, can't you? She's just like not gonna move from her spot. Okay, so Aries, your person, they've got something that they want to tell you in regards to love. All right, this is a communication kind of vibe to me. They feel very unsure about it, maybe a little unsettled emotionally, not quite responding in their best emotional self. Sometimes when we, thank you, Penny. She says you're beautiful, Shakota. Yeah, she says you're beautiful. Thank you for that gift, honey. Okay, so sometimes when we are emotionally in a place of confusion, insecurity, just not really trusting or listening to our heart, we can get this way where we're not sure how what we say is going to be received. And that's what I'm getting from your person, but it's not stopping them. I do feel like they definitely want to communicate to you. They definitely want to talk to you about how they feel. We have the Magician here, so this is saying that they're ready. They're ready to have the conversation, but they have doubts, I think, about how conversations with you will go. Yes, it is still Aries, Karina. We're looking at Aries' person. Aries' person. I'm trying to make that plural. Okay, this is talking to me about how they want to be seen differently by you, how they want to have progress with you, how they want to have a feeling of success, gratification, maybe a little bit of ego stroking. You know, it does seem a lot like your person is doubting what they bring to the table. They're doubting themselves. They're just feeling a little lost. And so I think they need some reassurance from you, Aries. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Taurus. If you would like to grab a spot on my list, as soon as I'm done reading through the signs, I will take personal questions. Personal questions are $15 on Cash App or Venmo to Scorpio Stellium. All right, let's go ahead and read Taurus. This is also dual streaming on YouTube, so if you missed your sign, you can go over on YouTube and rewatch. Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, this is looking like doubt in a lot of different areas of life. Doubting with your emotional self, doubting with your financial work stability self, just feeling like maybe you haven't met goals that you've had in mind for yourself. And especially since we come here in a new year, I think a lot of you are questioning, am I really in the place that I thought I was going to be at this point in time? And what do I need to do differently? I don't see you giving up. I don't see you bowing out. I see that you have a lot of resilience, but you're just feeling like progress hasn't been made to the point that you expected it to be. So I do see a lot of reevaluation. Probably family problems can be part of this too. People asking you for more than you're capable of giving, which is not very, like you're kind of, when this isn't fair, like you're throwing a lot on me. I'm also seeing here travel delays for a lot of Taurus people. If you've got travel plans coming up, be aware that there may be delays or things that you have to finagle to kind of rework it, okay? If you're just coming in, okay, so I'm going to say this again. I read through in zodiacal order, okay? If you spam my live, I will mute you respectfully, so please don't do that. I'm not going to read your sign because you put your sign up. I'm going to always read through in zodiacal order from Aries to Pisces, okay? So we're going to have to go ahead and start the muting process. I hate that, but it's distracting to me as a reader. Okay. All right, Taurus, your person's energy. Okay, Taurus, your person's energy. This is tough. First of all, we've got the reverse moon. So your person is going through a lot emotionally. There's a lot of things that are coming up that they were not really prepared to deal with. I think maybe a lot of them are in a funk, feeling kind of moody, feeling kind of dejected, like just lost, that kind of lost in the dark night of the soul. So Sweet Chinatown, no, it's not for everyone. I'm reading through the signs. So for each sign and their person, okay? So I'm reading for Taurus's person right now. Okay, feeling kind of this lost night and this dark night of the soul, very lost in their own head, fears coming up, things that are being triggered. It feels like a lot of loneliness and lack of connection. And it also feels like they're contemplating walking away from something that they don't feel like is good for them or that they don't feel like serves them. Thank you for that, Rose, sweetheart. This is not necessarily you, but it is, I mean, they're not necessarily walking away from you. They could be, but they're walking away from things that they don't think are good for them anymore, though emotionally they still have like such a huge place in their heart and their soul. So it's very difficult. And I think that they are probably giving into some of their baser instincts. And when I say baser instincts, it's because I have the devil card here, which a lot of times has to do with our bad habits, our addictions, our things that we kind of that hold bondage over us, really, you know, that are not our higher self. We're not operating on a plane of higher self. We're operating from, how can I make this feel better the fastest? because they don't like this energy. They don't like what they're feeling. They don't like being like, I don't understand, I'm confused, I'm kind of lost. I feel like maybe I need to remove things or people or situations from my life. And so I think they very much want to just get out of that space. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Gemini. So I'm reading through in zodiacal order. That means in the order the zodiac goes, Aries through Pisces. If you missed your sign, you can go over on YouTube. It's live streaming over on YouTube as well. You can rewind on YouTube. If you would like me to read for you personally, I will take personal questions after the live in order that they come in. So those are $15 on Cash App or Venmo. So let's see, Gemini energy. You're welcome, Just Sky. Jasmine just did Taurus. Go over to my YouTube channel. It's live streaming over there. You can rewind it and watch Taurus. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. Okay, so Gemini, we've got reverse 9 of Wands, the Strength card, and the High Priestess. I see that you're coming at this from a more heart place perspective, following what your passions are, following your intuition. It seems to me like you've had a lot of voices in your ear telling you what you should be doing. And even if it's not people specifically like friends and family, which it can be, but even if it's not them specifically saying, hey, you know, you should really go to this, or you should really call this person, or you should really apologize. You should. Okay, I feel like everybody's kind of shoulding you. But even if it's not a particular person, I think that you're picking up on that feeling of everybody thinks that I should be doing this, because maybe you're hearing things like on TikTok or watching a movie or hearing a song, or just, you know, like you pick up this stuff like on a subconscious level, and then you start to doubt whether you're even doing things right. I see you coming to a point where you're like, you know what, fuck it. I'm not going to listen to that. I'm going to do what I feel like is right in my heart, and I feel very strongly about this. I also see a lot of you trying to overcome negative situations, negativity, toxic people, just things that you need to push out. I see you like becoming stronger and more confident in yourself and relying more on your intuition to guide you. Okay, let's take a look at your person's energy, Gemini. Thank you guys for those follows. Thanks for the roses, Nina. That's so funny. Let me tell you. Okay, so I've got the 9 of Wands in the reverse position for your energy, and then I have the 9 of Wands in the upright position for your person's energy. That's very interesting. Thank you guys for those roses. I appreciate it. Okay, so I see them being very resilient, and I see them very focused, and I feel like even though they've been through a lot, they feel it kind of beaten up. I see them being extremely resilient and saying, I still am going to push through. I'm still going to make happen what I want to happen. So I'm going to tell you what that is. Because so right here we have we have 2 pages. We have Page of Swords and Page of Cups. So they have a big message to deliver to you. If you've been waiting for that big spilled beans, like now they say spill the tea. That's not what we say. We're old. I'm an old millennial. Spill the beans. Okay. I feel like they've got a lot they want to tell you. And if you've been wondering, like, are they thinking about me? Are they like talking about me to people? Are they missing me? How do they really feel about me? Like, you're about to get it all. Okay. And it's good. I think it's a good message. It's very communicative. It's very open. It's very sweet. Okay. All that. It's showing that they want to work together with you. The 3 of Pentacles. They want to come together and they want to work it out. They want to fix whatever is wrong, whether it's between the 2 of you or it's just in your life or their life. They're wanting to speak in a way that is action oriented and will get both of you to a better place. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and read for Cancer. Now, I'm going to apologize, and I'm going to do it a few times. I've been like catching up on laundry, and my washing machine is going to get loud, so you're going to hear it. You know, this is the price you pay when you're a vagabond like me and you wander around in an RV. Your washing machine in your RV is going to be like super loud, and then you have to work. So what do you do? You just deal with it, people. You deal with it. Okay, Cancer. Cancer's energy. Yes, Angela, I do go live every day. I try to. If there's something that just prevents it, like I don't, you know, if I just really can't do it. But I do try to go live every day. Cancer. I'm also on YouTube. I'm on YouTube right now, live streaming over there. So if you missed your sign, you can go over there and watch it. Or if you just don't have time to finish the whole live, you can rewatch it later. It's Scorpio Stellium over there as well. Okay, so Cancer, I've got the Moon, the King of Cups, and the reverse Two of Wands. I see there is deception coming through here towards you, Cancer. I feel like you are trying to do the right thing, but it's hard to do the right thing when you don't have the right information. I feel like you're kind of walking in the dark a little bit. You don't have all the information at hand. The Moon card is a card a lot of times about fear. It's about things that come up from our subconscious. But in my feeling of looking at this right now, what I'm seeing is that there is somebody. Thank you guys for those follows. I appreciate that. I feel like there is somebody that is not giving you all the information that you need, and it's making you go, where do we stand? That's the big question that's coming up in my head for Cancer is where do we stand and how do we move forward? Where is this going? What's the plan, man? That's what I'm getting. What's the plan? Where do we stand? Okay. Let's take a look at Cancer's person. If you don't have a person, by the way, because somebody asked me that, they're like, what if I don't have a person the other day? I'm like, take what's relevant. If you don't have a person, that's cool. Just listen to your sign. But most of us have somebody we want to know about. Not always. Even if we're not with them, we're like, I want to know what's going on with them. Sneaky. Okay, Cancer's person. Thank you guys for the shares. Oh, hey, thanks for your staff for the share. Okay. Cancer person. Okay, Cancer, your person feels like there's unresolved business between the two of you and they have a message for you. They need to talk to you about what's long term. They are wanting to talk to you about the plan. That's funny because the first thing that I'm getting is that you don't have all the information. And then here I'm seeing them wanting to show up to give you that information. So that's really perfect. It's like, here's a problem. Let's solve it. Something feels incomplete to them. There's that damn washing machine. It's going to blast off into outer space. I swear, one day it's going to sprout wings and it's going to fly away. Okay. There's a message of love. Okay. We've got the Page of Cups here and then the Ten of Pentacles. Looking towards the long term. They're looking towards the future in a positive way, which I really like. Because this is about somebody wanting to offer you stability. But I see that for some of you, the stability and the reason that you're having problems and the reason that you feel doubt and you feel like you're not getting all the information is because for some of you, this has been intentional. Like, what? You can't hear it as loud as I can. I'm glad you don't hear it as loud as I do. It's going to get louder. Soon, the whole RV will be shaking, and not because we're having fun, because we're doing laundry. Okay. I feel like a lot of you, the reason is because I'm laughing because I'm responding. You guys, that's my mom. So I just told my mom that. It's fine. She's fine. She's used to me by now. Yeah. After 36 years, she's figured me out. It's fine. This person has actually deceived you anyway. So you have a trust issue with them. You don't feel like they've laid it all out there for you. So yeah, there is a Seven of Swords here and the Moon, you know, like maybe you guys aren't even being honest with each other. Just food for thought. But I think they do truly want to make things right. Okay, Leo. Hi, Ms. Boss Bitch. New here. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. If you missed your sign, you can go over on YouTube. I'm dual streaming over there too. You can rewind it over there and watch it later and all that fun stuff. It's Scorpio Stellium is the channel name over there as well, so it's easy peasy. If you want me to read for you personally, I will be doing personal reads for $15 after the last sign, which is Pisces. Callie Rays resonated. You just like popped in here for it. It was for you, girl. It was for you. All right. Leo. Leo, it's time to buckle down a little bit on money, okay? I feel like the money is like, it's like there's a hole in your pocket, okay? So I think that you are refocusing on saving. You're focusing on making good decisions in the future when it comes to your resources. I'm also seeing you making some plans, okay? For some of you, these are going to be travel plans. For some of these these are going to be new job plans, new endeavors. It's the thing you're passionate about, okay? And we see this, you making these plans and you wanting to execute them swiftly. I'm also seeing you planning on thinking about planning for communication with somebody, okay? I think there's somebody you probably have held a lot back from that you need to speak up to, and that's coming through. So let's look at Leo's person. Thanks, Legends. Thanks for that gift, sweetie. Okay, Leo, your person. This is happening a lot. I've noticed this as I do these reads for people and their person. They so often mirror one another energetically because we have the Three of Wands for you, and then we have the Three of Wands for them too. Okay, 2 different decks. And it's not like I pull a lot of cards. I pull 3 cards for each. That's it. So to get that, that's pretty interesting. I don't know. It amuses me. So for them, they need some attention. This feels like we've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So first of all, this is a pouring, like a not having enough love, not having that love bucket full, maybe even breakups or separations going on for them, but just not feeling connected in the love aspect. I'm also seeing the 6 of Wands here. So this is saying that's the attention. That's why I grabbed that. I'm like, they need attention. They need that recognition. They need to feel like things are moving forward again. And I feel like there's a lot of dual, like you guys either are living very parallel lives separately or you're doing this together because we've got plans that you're making. I feel like these are plans that you're making to come towards each other. And some of you, by the way, travel and these plans may have to do with the fact that you are distant from your person. Hey, Danielle. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Yay, I have a moderator. Danielle, would you do me a favor, babe? Would you just put for $15 for personal reads after all signs have been read? After Pisces is when I'll do my personal reads. Would you put that in for me? It's just as long as you're here. It would be amazing. If you're asking if I've done a sign, I do read in zodiacal order. That means the order that the zodiac naturally progresses in. It starts in Aries and it ends in Pisces. I just finished Leo, which means I'm going to go into Virgo. So Leo's the 5th sign, Virgo's the 6th sign. Okay? I know that requires a little stretching of the brain, but that's how I do it. So if you miss your sign, you can go over on YouTube and you can rewind the live over there and rewatch it. Okay. Leo. Oh, we just did Leo. Virgo. Sorry. That was Leo. We're doing Virgo, right? Right? Yeah, Virgo. Thank you, Danielle. No, sweetie, Virgo is Libra's after Virgo in the order of the zodiac. Okay. Virgo. Okay, the reverse Ace of Coins is here. This may be lack of job, lack of work, lack of finances, lack of opportunities having to do with finances. Okay. Thank you for that, sweetie. Thank you, Lena. It's talking about you may be missing work right now because of illness. You may be out of work. You may be looking for work. You may be looking for a better job. But it's just saying you feel a sense of lack in your finances. The World card and the Six of Swords are coming up. So I like this because it's telling you that you need to anticipate change. If you anticipate that it's going to stay this way, you're going to be like shooting yourself in the foot. You have to have a positive mindset. But the World is a huge card of success. It's a huge card of abundance. It's saying, it's that feeling of like, I loved this explanation somebody gave the other day. They said, it's that feeling of if you've just had your house remodeled when the last contractor leaves. Yes, it's over. It is a card of it being over, but it's a card of it being successfully completed, right? So I do see that World energy coming towards you. The Six of Swords says you're going to be moving on past these hard times shortly. So don't worry about it. It's only a passing thing, right? Okay, let's go ahead and look at Virgo's person. Thank you, Norvis, for the rose. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you, Bernadette. I will check that as soon as I'm done. I'll check the list as soon as I'm done with Pisces. Okay, so your person here, I see like their energy is a little bit faltering, okay? It's showing me that they don't quite feel like they can continue to fight for something or to stand for something or to really have that that stamina that they had. So it's a feeling of wearing down, being worn down. I also see here with this reverse seven of wands for your person, Virgo, that pride may be a big problem here. Stubborn pride. Like, I didn't get it my way, and so now I'm not happy about it. The other thing, though, is the Wheel of Fortune. So again, we get this change. We get this shift. We get this things going in a more positive direction. There's an element of fate correcting. And then we also see the Knight of Pentacles. So for your person, they're kind of going, I'm worn down. Things didn't go the way that I wanted to. Been very stubborn. And then there's a change in their energy, and they kind of course correct, and they say, I have to do this in a more logical way. I have to be a little bit more methodical, analytical, slow, steady kind of feeling. All right. Okay. So they're not giving up. They're just in a funk. All right. We'll do Libra. It is, I haven't said this in a while. It's January now, January 2nd. And we're reading through all the signs. So I'm on Libra, which is the 7th sign. I read through an order of the zodiac. When I finish Pisces, I will take personal questions. So my moderator is telling you how to do that. Danielle is putting that in there. Let's see. What else do I need to tell you? Oh, if you missed your sign, you can go over on YouTube. It's live streaming over there as well, and you can watch it on that end. You can rewind it or watch it later. Okay, Libra. After Libra is Scorpio, by the way. So that's the one after this. But we're doing Libra right now. Good morning. It's afternoon here, but it's like 5 o'clock here. I just said morning back to you. Okay. Libra. Okay, if you, man, I'm not good at being mean. I still do it. Like, I still say the mean stuff, but I don't like saying it. So I'm always sitting there trying to figure out how do I say this nicely, because I want to offend you guys, but I do want to tell you that I think that you made a poor decision emotionally, is what it's showing. Because of your feelings, you let your feelings take control, and now you're regretting those decisions. And I feel like it had to do with you being dishonest, or you kind of flipping the script on somebody, or you like maybe even to the point of like third-party situations, but it's just showing that you deeply regret a decision that you have made. And you're in this mode of like, I've lost something or something is broken irreparably and I don't know how to like pick myself back up again. This is a tough energy that I'm getting for you today, Libra. Let's look at your person's energy. Thank you, Norma. Appreciate that. All right, Libra's person. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant, the reverse World, and the reverse Knight of Wands. Your person is showing up as committed. They're showing up as committed, though they haven't gotten the response that they have been looking for, but they're still showing up as being in this. They're not, like, they're looking towards your future. They're looking towards what they want to happen, even though they don't know if it will. Does that make sense? It's like there's a doubt here. There's a feeling of a lack of completion. But I think also them striving to do better. Because I think that your person has, just like you have, and maybe your poor actions were in response to, reactive to their poor actions, but I see them trying to do better than they've done in the past when it comes to you. But there's a lot of lack of direction for them. It's like they know what they want, they just don't know how to go about and get it. Go about getting it. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and read for Scorpio. After all the signs have been read, I will take personal questions. They're $15 on Cash App or Venmo to Scorpio Stellium. Thank you. Thank you for that, Rose. What tarot deck do I use? I use several. Most commonly, I use my Rider-Waite-Smith, my Radiant Rider-Waite. That's just, I feel like, the most comprehensive. Like, a lot of these decks that are like super fancy, like these decks, the way that these are designed, it's like they have so much symbolism, even in the color, that it's just, you can't just flip to another deck and it's just not the same. It's just not the same. So I use that one, and then my second most used one is the Slow Tarot, which is this one. I have several though. These are just the ones I've got out today, but these are my favorites. Got my favorites out today. My tried and trusty and true. All right, Scorpio. So enjoy my readings. Thank you. If you missed your sign, you can go over on YouTube, Scorpio Stellium over there as well, and you can rewatch, or you can watch it live over there as well. You can rewind, all that fun stuff. All right, Scorpio. Okay, I'm going to say this now as nicely as I can. It's probably not going to come out very nice, but I'm going to say this nicely as I can. Please don't request a sign. I do it in order. I'm not going to change my order. There's no sense in telling me what sign you want me to read for, because I've either not done it yet or I've already done it, and you can go check on YouTube. I'm not going to change the order of the zodiac just because you want me to read your sign. Okay, that did not come out as nice as I wanted it to, but it is what it is. I say it all the time. I read through in zodiacal order, and guarantee people ignore me. So I'm going to say it again. It's in the order of the zodiac. All right, so Scorpio, here we got the Emperor, the reverse Queen of Wands, and the reverse Four of Swords. This is antsy, okay? This is like, I'm ready to get up and move. I'm ready to take some action. I have things that I want to do. I have things I want to build. I feel a sense of like fire under my butt that I need to get things done. And it feels antsy because a lot of times it's like you can't always get those things done that you want to get done. You know, there's things that are coming in your way. There also may be a little bit of a lack of confidence on your part as well, especially when it comes to your desire nature. I want you to figure out a nice way to say this because I don't want to get in trouble on YouTube, okay? But your desire nature, maybe not as much confidence as you want. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at Scorpio's person. A lot of you too, I feel like, Scorpio, are establishing new roles for yourself. You know, like higher positions, you're taking on more, you're building something, like you're building your empire. Scorpio's person. Okay, Scorpio, your person here is in Queen of Swords mode. This is like a sense of, we've got Queen of Swords, reverse 10 of Wands, and 5 of Cups. All together, to me, this is like they are feeling like they know they should be reasonable about something, but emotionally they don't feel reasonable about it. They don't feel like they're being appreciated. They don't feel like they're maybe being respected. There's a sense of grief. There's a sense of sadness around them. It's just a very like focused on the negative, you know, like when we get in those moods where we're just totally negative and everything we see is bad or is not right, or we want to pick it apart, we want to change it. I feel like they're sitting there trying to think, how do I change this? Because I don't like it. It's definitely a planning, strategizing energy. All right, let's take a look at Sagittarius and Sagittarius' person. After Sagittarius will be Capricorn. If you've missed your sign, because I go through in zodiacal order, you can go over on YouTube and watch it over there. It's live, and then you can rewind it. After Pisces, I will be reading through people who have sent $15 for a personal question on Cash App or Venmo to Scorpio Stellium. Okay. Sagittarius. Thank you, Danielle. Wow. Okay. Well, we have the reverse devil. We have the reverse 10 of swords, and then we have the 7 of swords. This is like, screw this, I'm taking my toys and I'm going home. You're not going to hurt me. I'm going to hurt you. Like, you're not going to be the one to screw me over. I'm not, you don't want to call me? Fine. I don't want your phone call anyway. Like, you don't want to, you know, treat me. It's just, I don't know. It's a very like, I got to tell you, it's kind of petty energy. But it is born out of protecting yourself because you're trying to stay out of toxic situations and negative patterns and bad behaviors. But I think you may be a little bit quick to jump on the this is negative like idea. You know, you're quick to say, I've got to do what's healthy for me without even realizing that perhaps the intent was not to harm you. So I would just think about like the way that people are coming across to you might not be what they intended. Okay, let's look at your person, okay, Sag? Bingo. This is, I gotta tell you too, 7 of Swords is my dishonesty card, okay? So like, yeah. You might not be playing by the rules right now. Let's just put it that way. All right, Sagittarius' person. Oh, that's so sweet though. Why are you so mad? I don't mean to take their side, but why are you so mad? I've got the Lovers here. I mean, this is showing that they feel deeply connected to you. They want to see the future through with you. They just feel like they're stuck on something that's happened in the past that puts a bad taste in their mouth. But having the Lovers there assures me that their choice is in your favor. It's wanting connection with you. No matter what they're showing you, they want that connection with you. They feel that love for you. They just can't quite get past something. And I don't know if these are about the same topic or not, but this is how it's, you know, it seems very fitting. They do seem to fit together quite nicely. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Capricorn. All right, Capricorn. So after Capricorn is Aquarius, and then after that is Pisces. When I'm finished with Pisces, I will be taking personal readings. So if you would like a spot on my list, it is $15 on Cash App or Venmo. the Scorpio Stellium. And I will go in order that those are received. All right. So now let's look at Capricorn. Capricorn, I feel like you're making decisions that are not really for your healing, for your future, for your best good. You're making decisions based on how much you want something, not based on how much it makes sense or is good for you. Because it's showing that you haven't healed something in you. You don't necessarily see the future in it, but you're just like, damn it, I want it right now. I want this so much. I have so much passion for this that I'm going to be very impatient and not take any action in moderation. I want it. I want what I want right now, and I'm going to get it. Let's look at your person. This is for Capricorn and Capricorn person. Okay, our best laid plans, right? There's major shifts and transitions going on with your person here. The Judgment card is showing up. First of all, they are deciding whether or not something deserves their attention or a second chance. They're also looking at this as it's a reconciliation energy, but not necessarily this doesn't necessarily mean that everybody who's not with their person, they want to get back together with you. This more means they want to come back and see what more there is. If there's any more to evaluate, like I said, it's that second chance. Let's take another look at this. Let's resurrect the dead, so to speak. And then I see here, they may be using their sense of power, personal power, finances, authority, their position, etc., in order to put you in your place, to put you where they want you. It does give me a little bit of feeling of taking advantage. I also have the Death card in here. So major transitions, major changes. A lot of you need to understand this. The Death card is not always about just a transformation. You have to understand the Death card is not the new beginning. The Death card is the ending. It's not the next chapter in the book. A lot of tarot card readers, they want to skip over that and they want to make that go straight to, oh, it's a transformation, because then you focus on it as a positive thing, but it's also a death of something. So your person is thinking very much about ending something, ending maybe the relationship, maybe ending patterns in the relationship or a certain dynamic within the relationship. But it's certainly about ending. And yes, there will be a new beginning. There will be a transformation because there was an ending. But that doesn't mean that that ending is going to be any easier necessarily, but for the best probably. Okay, let's take a look at Aquarius. Yes, absolutely, Michelle. I will update my list as soon as I'm finished with Pisces. I'm going to do Aquarius and then Pisces, and then I will start doing the personal readings. The personal readings, if you want to grab a spot on my list, is $15 on Cash App or Venmo to Scorpio Stellium. If you've missed your sign, you can go over to YouTube. It's live streaming over there, and it will be posted so you can rewatch it, rewind it, whatever you need to do. Okay, Aquarius. Yes, sweetie, you did miss Virgo, but I know you've been wanting a reading from me for the last few lives, so I think I only have 2 or 3 on my list right now, so this would be a good time to jump on it. Okay, Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, I see you fighting for your happiness, your own personal happiness, because I think that you're a little disenchanted with what you thought would bring you fulfillment, what you thought would make you happy. And I don't see you ready to give up on it yet, but I do see you considering other options, considering like, what's my dream that I forgot about, that I haven't paid any attention to in a while? Like I have a dream that I want to pursue, and maybe you are living a little bit in fantasy land right now because you have that disenchanted, kind of disappointed, let down energy from what you, like I said, what you thought would make you happy. It does look like a lot of you are dealing with difficult family problems as well. Maybe marriages on the rocks or issues with your family of origin. I'm kind of looking for escapism here. Let's see what Aquarius' person's energy is. Okay. Aquarius, your person, all their cards are reversed. Reverse Eight of Swords, reverse Nine of Wands, and reverse Four of Cups. When I get all reversals, this tells me that they are not checking in emotionally. They are kind of letting things just, when I say not checking in emotionally, I mean they aren't even really sure where they stand. It's like they're blown around. They're like the wind, you know. They're in their head about something. They feel very guarded about something. They maybe feel bored. They feel like just in a funk, in a total funk. And I don't know how you would break through to this because they're not even aware of the fact that they're doing this. It's so disconnected. It's so like, I don't care about anybody or anything except myself. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to cycle through the same thoughts over and over, even though I know that's not good for me. Mama Shauna, do I do one-on-one private readings? Yes, I do. You can send me a message on Instagram and I can work you in. It's Scorpio Stellium official over there. Okay. Pisces. So after Pisces, I will be doing those personal reads. If you guys want to grab a spot on my list, you can. The list is open. If you missed your sign, you can go over onto YouTube. It's Scorpio Stellium over there as well. And rewatch it or watch it later or whatever you want to do. But it's there as well. Okay. Pisces. You are so welcome, Lena. Thanks for hanging out. Okay. Pisces, I think your energy was pretty tough yesterday too. I'm trying to remember what it was, but I'm picking up on more of the same. You've had your feelings hurt. You've had your heart hurt, and you don't want to communicate, and you don't feel like even being mature in communication right now. You're like, I don't want to put on my nice face today. I don't want to be kind. I don't want to talk to you because I'm hurt right now. I don't want to give you a second chance. I don't want to consider your side. It's a very shut down, like, no, you hurt my feelings. Get out of my face. I want to caution you against being too stern in that because you might not be dealing in your best judgment. Okay? Before you get angry or get too much in your feelings, and some of you know, yes, what was done, I've already evaluated. It's totally worth me feeling that way. But for some of you, like somebody said something off cuff to you and it just pissed you off, and you're not willing to consider that, like, hey, maybe they just miscommunicated. So just make sure that you're not getting upset over nothing before you've even tried to talk to this person about it. Okay? Thank you guys for those follows. I appreciate it. And thank you for the roses. Okay, let's look at your person, Pisces. Okay, so wow, totally different. Either this energy up here, the hurt feelings, didn't come from a love interest or a person, or if they did, they're completely oblivious. Because I've got the Fool, the Ten of Cups, and the Empress. This is talking about taking a leap of faith towards what makes you happy, what makes you feel fulfilled, what makes you feel loved and like you're blossoming, and like it's just this frolicking in the field. I'm so happy. I'm just gonna, skip on my merry way. So either your person has no idea that they've hurt you, or it wasn't them that hurt you, it was somebody else, because their energy is super duper happy. It's showing like they're just like in their little bubble of joy. Okay. So that is for Pisces. All right. I have now read through all the signs. If you missed your sign, you can go over on YouTube to Scorpio Stellium and rewatch it. I'm going to go ahead and end YouTube's live now. So see you later, YouTube.